Thanks for joining us again on AFL Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. A treat for football followers last week with the NEAFL coming to town, and there was no shortage of interest from this part of the world. Leeton's Jacob Townsend and Colcairn's Jeremy Finlayson were named in the Giants' best in their win over Canberra team, Eastlake. And one of the local top-up players, Mangapla's Jock Cornell, kicked a handful of goals. Our cameras were there to catch up with a few familiar faces and the Giants' NEAFL coach, Barrett, to find out how they're going.
There was a few friends and family that came along, so it was good to see some familiar faces. But I love being back, and yeah, it was a tough game today, especially in the second quarter. Got wet and they started to sort of get on top of us, but no, the boys held in and came out second half real strong, and yeah, ended up getting on top of them.
Oh, look, really happy with probably three and a half quarters. You know, the second quarter, credit to Eastlake, we knew they were going to be contested ball, one put the pressure on us, but it took us a while to adjust to the conditions. I was just telling Paddy that I don't think we played in wet weather all year, and last year I reckon we played once or twice, so winning the contested ball was tough, and we tried to handle a bit too much. So the way we adjusted at half time, I thought our second half was really good.
I thought we played pretty well as a team. We sort of came out trying to focus on matching them with their run in the first quarter, and we sort of did that for the first half, and just dropped off at the end, which was a bit disappointing. But overall, we were pretty happy with our performance. So.
Nice to play alongside Jonathan Patton.
Oh, it is, yeah, and he's a first-class player, so you learn a lot from being out beside him, so he's really handy.
A couple of real good marks in that last quarter too. He's good to watch when he's going.
Oh, he's very good to watch, very good player. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in the first side pretty soon. He's really good.
I'm Blake, you probably got a closer view of Harry Himmelberg, your old teammate, mate. You spent a little bit of time on him.
Yeah, I did spend a bit of time on Harry, talking a bit of smack to each other, but no, it's just quality banter, so that was all right.
Yeah, Jocko came out and I went straight to him, so thought I'd test myself against old Jocko, but yeah, it was a good challenge, so he's playing some really good footy.
You also probably weren't too far from Jonathan Patton. What do you make of him as a footballer?
He's a gun, yeah, so he's top 10 draft pick, the team's full of them, so it was also tough. Played on Johnny for a little bit there, that was pretty tough. Yeah, he's a gun.
Certainly a bit of local interest here from the Riverina with so many blokes from around this area on your list. Jacob Townsend and Jake Barrett, they're learning the game at this level.
Yeah, look, Jacob's just unfortunate, tough pre-season. He had a really good pre-season until he broke his foot, and that put him on the back burners for a good 8-10 weeks. So he's come back in the last 4 or 5 and playing some really good contested footy. Yeah, look, he's been disappointed but he's now playing with the right mindset that he's not far away from getting another crack. So it's been good to him. And Jake, he's only been playing the game 4 or 5 years. His development this year we've been really impressed with. Learning structures, learning how to play stoppage, improving with some of his skills. So yeah, we're quite happy with the two we're at.
I think it's like the pace again, so I reckon fitness is a massive key. Like even from NEAFL to AFL, it's another massive step. You just got to be fit, and I reckon just skills. Like you got to work to your advantages. But I've noticed coming from the RFL to NEAFL, definitely pace and fitness comes a long way.
Well, obviously diet and everything, but just when you're playing NEAFL, you got to sort of adhere to the team rules and the standards that you would in AFL. So that's our big thing now at the moment, so that we keep playing as if we're playing AFL standards.
Sam Schultz and Jeremy Finlayson are another couple from around this area. How are they coming along?
Yeah, Schultz, he just can't take a trick with injury. He's just been riddled with shoulders and hips and stuff and groins. So look, he's still battling at the moment, but he just wants to play. And so he manages his game time during the week, game days and during the week as well, his loads. So, you know what you're going to get with Sam, which is good.
So I got drafted to the Giants, and then my hip took me 6 months to get back. So getting to the club, first time, I didn't really know what to expect. So rehab, just have to be professional day in, day out, do extras. When you see the players coming in and out, they're just doing their training, getting out, but we're staying back, doing extras. So that was a learning curve for me. But yeah, so it's good.
Jeremy's been really good. We're impressed with him. He had a really bad hip surgery last year. Like, it took him a long time to come back, and the work they did was quite extensive. So his body's had to adjust to some changes, but we're really impressed with where he's at, and he did some really nice things today. So get a good pre-season under him next year, and who knows for Jeremy.
Well, I didn't expect playing backline. So I get to a club thinking I'm going to a position that I've always wanted to play, wing or up forward. And then they say, you want to play back? I was like, yeah, righto. So just something different. So.
Yeah, look, Flinny and Jock have now played 3 or 4 for us. I've seen Flinny a couple of times last year, and same with Jock. With those two guys, you're going to get a contest. And the beauty of the academy at the moment, Jason Setterfield's got a great program going there, and the boys that come up and play, we know they can play, but they go about the foot in the right way. They want to learn. Jock was one of the first ones to adjust the conditions in the second quarter. He won some good contested footy. He serves the ball, ends up kicking 5 goals. So, there's a bit of talent there. Pretty good to see.
You come into an AFL environment like the Giants, and it's a step up. It's an enormous step up. So you got to adapt pretty quickly to get the hang of things, but it's good. Probably just running patterns and stuff, and knowing where to lead, especially playing forward. And when you've got John Patton down there, obviously he's the key target. So just knowing where to run and what to do, and just play your role. They don't expect you to come in and have 25 and do everything. So they just want you to play your role, and then they're pretty happy.
What are some of the biggest things that you're trying to teach these blokes who are stepping up to NEAFL level, who haven't played there before? What are the biggest areas of the game that you've got to get across to them?
Look, for them it's more about they can play footy, right? That's why they're in the programs. So it's about not going to the shells. It's actually taking the game on when it's there and showing us what they can do. The beauty about our side at the moment is we've got a lot of guys out there that are willing to educate and help them. So our communication at the NEAFL is pretty good. So just as long as they're comfortable in our system and then get out there when they get the ball in their hands, that's what we want to see. So, yeah, it's been good.
Well, hopefully it continues to be a little Riverina up there, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.